Hey guys, it's Grave, and just a little video that I wanted to put up just because I had some time. Obviously you can see I'm not in the foam hammer armories or whatever workshop that you want to call it. I'm actually in my garage working on doing the boots. The boots were complete, but there is actually another part of the boots that I had to do right now. And sorry about the wispiness. I'm having a smoke because I smoke outside. Now, for some reason, when a lot of people get into making the foam armor or even the Pepakura paper fiberglass armor, they fully encase their boot, which means that they actually use foam on the bottom, which you probably saw on the boots that I made before. It's completely enclosed. There is foam on the bottom. Well, a lot of people, they actually use the textured side on the bottom, thinking that there's going to be tread. Well, this is not going to work for stepping on. It is actually just going to shred. You're going to be slipping all over the place, and it's just not meant for that. It's meant to be stepped on by rubber soles of shoes or by your bottom of your foot, socks. You know, it's not meant to be scuffed across asphalt or concrete or stuff like that. So what I did for the Gundam was I went out and I bought this stuff. It is a rubber interlocking mat. Like, this is 1/2 inch thick vulcanized rubber, or sorry, maybe not vulcanized, it's chewed up tires is what it is. And it is very heavy. My Gundam feet weigh about 10 pounds, a bit more, a bit less each. So it's quite heavy. I just finished cutting out the one sole of my right boot right here. This weighs about 1.5 pounds. It's very heavy, but it is very durable. You got to think cars take hundreds of thousands of kilometers to wear off their tires bald. Well, I'm not going to be doing that in my boots, so these things are going to last probably longer than what the rest of the boot will. So I actually just cut this out right now, and I'll tell you guys exactly what I did for that. So here we have what is left of the rubber. I'm pretty sure what I bought was a standard, was it 2 foot by 2 foot interlocking mat. I think it cost me about 20 bucks, and this is what I have left minus, you know, what I've already just cut off for the one boot sole. So this is one corner that I have left. So each Gundam boot pretty much took about 2/3 of this thing, and I traced out my boot from, well, my actual boot. I didn't bother using the template that I used to build the boots to cut the foam out for the bottom. I actually used the boot itself and traced that out so I actually get the proper size for each boot and labeled them so I know which way they go. Now you notice that obviously I didn't use a black marker because this stuff does not take marker very well. This is actually a gold paint pen, just so that it actually sticks and doesn't really rub off that much. To cut this out, I'm using a good old, very old Ryobi scroll saw. Just went out and bought a brand new pack of blades for this, and this has actually been used to cut out foam, cut out a little bit of wood for some of the prop weapons that I've made, and it's actually worked really well. And this only took probably about 6 minutes for me to cut that out. I'm actually using my phone for this video and flipping it back and forth between the face camera and the outside camera, so you're actually probably noticing the difference in quality there between, you know, 3 megapixel and 8 megapixel. So I can't really show you guys cutting this out. I can show you, however, what it is like to cut the rubber, but holding my phone and holding the rubber while trying to cut a straight line on it and not screwing it up is not going to be done. So let's cut some scrap. Alright guys, this thing is pretty loud, so you're probably not going to be able to hear me, so just bear with me through the noise. So there, that's it. That's how easy this stuff is to cut. The first time when I cut the Gundam, I was actually using knife blades, and I went through about 20 knife blades just to do the stupid feet on the Gundam. And now I got this, which I'm just using a regular wood blade in it, and you can see how nicely that cuts in there. And cuts perfectly straight. If I actually wanted to bevel this, I could just adjust this, tilt it over to the side to where I want it, and cut on an angle. But this works fine, and I got to get back to cutting this other one out because I got to try and find some contact cement so that I can get it together. That's about it for my little short video. I don't know if you could really call this a tutorial or not, because I didn't really show you how to do this. I didn't set up my camera out here because of the poor lighting, just because I have, well, sorry, fluorescent light in here, and it's absolutely horrible for using the other Nikon. So that's about it. I'll see if I can actually make a proper tutorial for this at some other point when I can find some better lights to put in here and get the proper camera out here set up. Got to get to work on this and start sanding this stuff down so I can get the boots together. And since it's like 13 outside today, see if I have some primer and other stuff and maybe actually get the boots together. Who knows what's going to happen. I still got to edit this too. So like usual, I'll see you later.